Hello everyone, Richardson here. And I think I'm going to start this one off by giving you a definition of a word that's in the SCP document. Putrescine. A colourless crystalline amine produced by decaying animal matter. So I hope that helps anyone. I mean, I didn't know because, well, I'm basically just a janitor with a promotion still, aren't I? Anyway, let's start with this, shall we? Item number. SCP-6888. Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-6888 is to be kept in a 15-meter ice locker at Site 7. No further containment procedures are necessary at this time. Description: SCP-6888 designates a group of 25 human corpses exhibiting no signs of decomposition or decay at a cellular level. In addition to this effect, instances do not experience many other phenomena typically associated with death, including decreases in body temperature, skin discoloration, and production of putrescine. Every instance of SCP-6888 currently in containment is physically identical to a statesman, world leader, cultural figure, or other similar individual who had died in the decades prior to the object's discovery. As exhumation has revealed that the cadavers of these persons remain in their original places of burial, there is currently no tangible explanation for their similarities to SCP-6888. Discovery: SCP-6888 was discovered on August 12, 1984 in Svalbard, Norway, beneath an abandoned structure believed to have served as a mausoleum for the objects at some point in the past. The building had fallen into disrepair before being acquired by Foundation operatives, and was entirely collapsed in certain sections, impeding SCP-6888's retrieval. The interior of the structure was divided into 26 burial chambers, each corresponding, with the exception of Chamber 26, see Discovery Log for further details, to an instance of SCP-6888, which were removed over the course of the next several hours and taken to Site 7 for examination. Below is an abridged list of notable SCP-6888 instances recovered, along with descriptions of the chambers in which they were stored. Description of SCP-6888 instance. Instance resembles former Japanese Emperor Meiji. Subject is dressed in traditional regal garb and was clasping a rusted golden saber at the time of recovery. Description of chamber. The walls of this chamber are decorated with a series of brightly coloured woodblock prints depicting various societal and military achievements attained under Meiji's reign. Notable examples include the Proclamation, the 1889 Constitution of Japan, the first session of Imperial Diet, workers constructing telegraph lines, and Japanese warships bombarding Russian forces during the siege of Port Arthur. Notes: instance was found situated in an ornate limestone sarcophagus, with the words "lie" and "wait" engraved at the base of the tomb in kanji characters. Description of SCP-6888 instance. Instance resembles Serbian-American engineer Nikola Tesla. Description of chamber. Room is sparsely furnished. The floor is cluttered with notes on a variety of unfinished mechanical devices, with a particular fixation on the creation of automatons and the concept of artificial intelligence. Notes: no burial rituals performed. Subject was discovered chained to a plain metal folding chair with the words "not yet" engraved repeatedly onto the object's seat and manchette. Description of SCP-6888 instance. Instance resembles former Australian Prime Minister Harold Holt, dressed in a light blue swimsuit. Description of chamber. Chamber contains a large number of political paraphernalia for Holt's 1966 Liberal Party leadership campaign and the subsequent Australian federal election. The room also hosts a large number of spearfishing equipment, swimming supplies, and taxidermy of marine wildlife. Notes: subject is currently being investigated for possible ties to SCP-3477. Description of SCP-6888 instance. Instance resembles Turkish statesman Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, dressed in a black lounge suit. Description of chamber. Chamber appears to be an exact replica of Atatürk's personal quarters at Dolmabahce Palace in Istanbul, Turkey. Notes: large portions of the chamber are charred or collapsed. This is believed to be due to a fire beginning with a large pile of incinerated kiln fabric in the northwest corner of the room. Description of SCP-6888 instance. Not applicable. Description of chamber. Chamber resembles the green room of the United States Executive Mansion. The chamber is filled to the brim with numerous materials from a variety of highly specific 19th century United States national elections, including the 1856 and 1848 United States presidential election, the 1852 Whig National Convention, and the 1856 Know Nothing Party nominating convention. Notes: a single open casket lies in the centre of the chamber. DNA testing of the skin cells left on the receptacle's padding has been identified as belonging to American soap opera star Alec Baldwin. The implications of this are unclear. And that's the end of the document. So it's a weird one, I can tell you that much. There's a lot to think over about this one, so I'll let you do that yourself. My job is just to read it. Anyway, that's it. Goodbye. Hello everyone, Creepy Otter here. Just a few things. Firstly, this SCP was written by Stoner99. It was a really good mysterious SCP. Thank you so much for writing it. Also, go to my description for my Twitter so you can see updates and all that. And also for my Patreon, so if you want to support me more, it's there. Anyway, that's it for this one. Goodbye. Hey everyone, before I go, I know I've said goodbye already, but this is the day after. I'm currently using a new technique for making my audio sound a bit better by removing the mouth clicks. So I don't know whether it's affected the quality too much. So I'd love it if anybody who watches this video goes into the comments and tells me if it sounds okay. I have left this part here unedited, so yeah. Please let me know if there's any change in quality, because I can't tell myself. I have OCD, so it's a bit difficult for me to understand that things are the same. So anyway, alright, goodbye.